to the YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna give you something a little different today. Today we're talking about 5 things I hate about my BMW, my LS Swap BMW.
My LS Swap BMW.
All right, first things first, boys and girls. I don't hate this car one bit. It's super fun. I absolutely enjoy driving it. I love it. It's a great time. But I had my flaws with this thing. And the number one thing I don't like about this car, the number one thing was the rear subframe. As soon as I got the swap done, I literally drove the crap out of it and I ripped up the rear subframe pretty good. So all my bushings were broken. The rear trailing arm bushing was toast. The diff mount bushing was toast. And then I broke the diff mount arm off, or like the ear. And yeah, so that took me some time. So I had to reinforce the whole rear end, and that sucked. Number two, LS swaps are awesome, but for some reason, I cannot get mine not to sound like a truck. It sounds like a Tonka truck like we used to play with when you're a kid, you know? But when you're on it, it sounds a lot better. So maybe a different muffler will fix that, who knows? Number 3, as you guys know, this is a budget build.
You need to borrow a job with your broke ass.
And I actually hate the fact that I have the hood cut open, mainly because of all the attention I get. At first it's really cool, but now I feel like it's negative attention when I drive the car. So yeah, budget build, if you have to do it, do so if you please, but if you could afford not to do it, that'd be great. Do a normal intake on here. Number 4 would be the fact that my clutch is a stage number.
That's funny.
Number four is the fact that the car has a stage 4 clutch in it. If anybody's ever driven a stage 4 clutch, it is very grabby. It tends to chatter a bit. It's very hard to slip the clutch. So either you drive it all out, or it's really, really hard to drive chill. And number five would be the fact that I have a Z32 5-speed transmission, and that transmission, everything bolts on the outside. So your starter bolts on the outside, the slave cylinder bolts on the outside. So when running the exhaust, it's very difficult. Unlike the T56, where everything is very compact and you could run the headers around it pretty easily, that is not the case with the Z32 Trans. So with that being said, let's go have some fun. All right guys, I love this car. It's actually super fun. I love the fact that all the parts are really cheap, so stay tuned for a 5 things I love about my LS Swap BMW. She gets it, baby. She gets it. Oh my gosh.